Jolan Tru Centurions, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command of Orion Pirates Mod. I'm Commodore Tarek of the heavy cruiser RS Gigas, as we continue our campaign against the Hydran Star Kingdom, and last time we began the sieges of the sector of 211. It has a starbase on it. It is only an Empire defense of 14. If we can capture it, it'd be a perfect home away from home. There's also a neutral planet up here at 40, but that might be a little bit more difficult to actually take. So let us set out into space to apparently commence a planetary assault. Probably should have moved into a different tile, but hey, that's exactly what we're going to have to deal with. With any... Actually, no, we're going to have to beam over Marines. I don't know how many Marines I have left. We're getting kind of low on them, aren't we? Oh, never mind. We have 19 Marines. We should be just fine staring down a dreadnought over there. Although, luckily, we have brought some Klingon friends with us. We are escorted today by the IKV Demolisher and the IKV Antagonist, which is a dreadnought in its own right. And it is a LGE, a Legionnaire dreadnought, so shouldn't be the most horrifically overpowering thing ever. But I am probably going to vector on over towards our little friend over here in the Antagonist. So if I can get behind him... Ooh, we're pretty badly dented, aren't we? Yeah, we have a little bit more warp power to fix, unfortunately, so we're probably going to want to skulk at the edge of the battle and see if we can't steal some things on our way back. Looks like we may be back to full power. Let's go ahead and kick on the forward shield reinforcement, and we're going to get nice and safe behind the Antagonist. Swoop in over here and target the Dreadnought, where speed might be in order. I could repair the engines a bit more. I'm not gonna do it. We have one spare part and we're gonna use it for something critically important. Otherwise, bad things might happen to us. Alright, so that's 3 times so that we're actually in proper combat setup. Now, he does have his entire shuttle bay complement ready to go. So there is that. I'm going to slow way down, get myself quite a bit of defense going on in here. He could easily overpower my forward shield defense, but I'm kind of hoping he'll be a little bit distracted with the Antagonist, especially firing his Gatling phasers off it there. Need to get to a range of around 2.5 for the tractor to kick on. Fire plasmas, get ready to let him go. Phasers as well. And let him go. And drift into cloak. So by drifting into cloak, we're going to get shell-shocked anyway by our own friendlies, which is not exactly the best maneuver. Actually, we're going to pop out of cloak, because it looks like I think he's mostly managed at this point. So we're going to be a little bit aggressive on this one. Fire a couple more defensive phasers on this. Wait for him to fire those aft-firing weapons. And are you actually going to be able to handle all this? He is. He has enough tractor beams to handle this. His Gatling phasers had to engage the missiles, however, so that does put us in a better position. I do want to cut through this shield so I can start robbing him blind. That is my entire intention here. Okay, slow down 3 times so we can rob him blind. We have 3 transporters, so let's go and make sure that we go 1, 2, and 3. And we'll pass on over. We stole 3 spare parts. Lovely, which should be all we're going to get out of this one. So we're going to slip on by, use our aft-firing phasers, get a little bit more pressure onto him. He's not having a very good day. We're not going to bother trying to capture him. We don't need prestige at the moment, but we need our spare parts. And it's going to take us another turn before we're ready to rob him a little bit more. Don't even know if he has enough spare parts on board to do anything with, although we'll also be robbing the planet. So everything we can do to sort of maintain our ship out in the middle of the field, going with that long-range battlefield logistics. More missiles, that should kill him. I don't anticipate he has the capability. Nope, he did not have the capability to handle that. Alright, on towards the planet. We'll kick on our speed a little bit. Now, it is just a standard PL instead of a PLPH, so not actually defended at all, or at least in no significant way, so we should have an easy time just cutting right on through it without too much trouble. So we just need to make sure that we're angled properly to avoid the minefield, and then just rip on in there as quick as we can. And this is probably our maximum cruising speed. Yeah, right here. This is as fast as we can go while overloading all weapons. And the reason why we're going to overload all weapons is it causes the most amount of damage. Now, the bonus of this is we're not going to have to wait until a shield is down, and we're also not going to have to wait until we've disabled enough systems for him not to be any sort of threat to us. So that works quite well in our favor. The downside is there is no downside. Let's be honest with ourselves. PLs are the best things to have to fight because they can't actually defend themselves. Oh, no, I've thought of a downside. We're going to have to use up 3 Marines. Okay, slow down. And perfect. Okay, fire the blind. Let's go over here. Transporters, trying to rob blind. 1, 2, 3. Don't know how many of these that you have, but I'm going to rob you all that I can because we desperately need to get ourselves fully kitted out once again. We've been out here for too long. And I need the marine screen just so I can see my transporter's I think we're ready to go. Go by the set. So, 1, 2, And 3. Lovely. All of them can fire, of course. A little bit more damage to the planet. And plasma torpedoes getting on in there. How many Marines you got left? I mean, I'm going to have to capture you at some point. 5. Okay, so soon. I might be able to get one more transport group on over. So we are topped off, so I can't actually see if I'm stealing anything or not. So that is a bit of a pity. Get him down slightly more. This will be our last little raid and run. 1, 2, and 3. Lovely. Okay, next set of the transporters is going to be utilized to actually steal the planet. So we've mostly resupplied the ship. That'll be quite helpful for us moving forward. And send over our 3 Marines. That'll be enough to capture the planet. So at 3 Marines, that means we can capture, we've gone from 19 down to 16, 5 more planets. So, not enough to actually steal this planet if we have to do multiple planetary assaults in a row, but we could potentially do it if we got a little bit lucky and took a few missions that were only patrols or the like, and that would actually work in our favor. Let's get on the speed a little bit, start pulling away from the planet. I mean, we don't have to, but it's better than doing nothing. So just wait for the Marines, just securing all of the important cities all over dotting this planet on the dark side.
The ship is ours.
And working in concert with the Klingons. So taking to formation with them. That actually does look quite nice. If only I didn't have the UI elements, I might use that as a screensaver or something. Well, maybe not. The planet needs... it's good enough. Alright, let's see what we got. 495 prestige is a reward for a job well done. Empire defense is down to 35, but that's not the main target we're going for. We're going for this one, assuming, of course, we can avoid a base assault. Because if a base assault comes out, we either lose or we destroy it.
All hands to battle.
But a straight up patrol we can probably take. So long as it's not, you know, a super major ultra dreadnought like the last time we ran into one of those. Because trying to take on enemy battleship carriers is a little bit beyond what this ship is kind of designed for. One-on-one match, I think we might be able to handle it, but I am a little bit of gun shy doing it so far away from home. It just becomes a little bit more difficult to justify, at least to me. Make sure the plasma torpedo is set to enveloping. Want to be fully prepared on that one. And we'll increase the speed time as we chill out and look for our little enemy ship. Please be a little freighter. No, you're a heavy cruiser. Okay, according to the fleet screen, we are dealing with an IRC, the Hurdle. Let's go take a look. Ooh, you're a carrier, I think. That's not good. Carriers are especially damaging because fighters can come in from all angles, and one of the most dangerous things for Romulans to have to deal with is multiple angles. So they don't do it all that well. Let's be honest with ourselves. Prepare the tractor beam. If he hasn't launched his fighters, then he doesn't have any. Oh no, they're there. Okay, I see them. I see his fighters. How many fighters you got? That's important. Only a couple. Okay, lovely. I might actually be able to get some work done on this one. Ooh, getting hit with the Hellbores. There's not much I can do to stop that. It's only a few fighters. If I focus all of my phaser firepower, I might be able to handle them. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I'm gonna finish him off, but that was not the intention. I wish I could, like, set targets for my tractor beams so I didn't have to worry about little mistakes like that. But you're about to eat an entire, you know, plasma barrage. And there's nothing you can do to stop that. Get ready to cut it. And cut. And we'll drop in the cloak before we pass on to his phaser Gs so they can't actually do anything. So he has no fighters, but he does have 4 Hellbores, which is nothing to sneeze at. They're quite accurate, and now that we have a very weak shield, he'll be able to pound that quite heavily as the battle goes on. It's one of the biggest problems with having to deal with those fighters in that fashion. But at the very least, he won't be able to hurt me with his Gatling phasers. Slow down a little bit more. I need to make sure that my plasma torpedoes are fully charging. I'm just gonna hobble away to the real mine. Not the big one, but this, the normal style mine. That'll force him away a little bit. Although, that's the big one. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to create a little bit of a shield for me to hide behind for a little while. Yeah, he noticed that. I mean, we're gonna have to go through the shield at some point, but for now, I'm perfectly content to just screwing with him. Okay, we're ready to go. So, tractor beam, X5, and tractor. Let's get ready to get him. I think he's realized what's up. He started to turn away and accelerate. He understands the problem that's about to come his way. So we're gonna hit the acceleration as best as we can. He's turned back in, trying to get a good angle on us. Oh, the tractor beam stopped. Get that tractor beam going. Phasers. Engage him, hurt him, stop him, slow him down. We're gonna be too close for plasma. Ow! Okay, this is gonna suck, but we gotta do it. I'm doing them one at a time because I'm very worried about blowing through my own shield. Okay, that forced his wild weasel usage, but the shot was too close and he was traveling too quickly in order to actually take advantage of that. So he's just dead in the water for a bit, and I still have a plasma torpedo ready to go. What I should do, as long as he's sitting still, is I probably should steal him, but you know what? Just gonna hit him with phasers. We'll pass on through, let the phasers do the work. This should kill him, actually. But if it doesn't, there's not a whole heck of a lot left of that ship. You know what? We've got... Ooh, wow. We've taken a ton of damage. Let's go steal everything we can. 1, 2, 3. Okay, lovely. Just make sure that we pull far enough away or let the shield come back before we shoot him. Yeah, we have a lot of repairs to get done. In fact, I should probably wait until I get all these repairs done.
We almost have them.
Okay, get a tractor ready. Hi. You're coming with me. I bet everybody's figured out the plan. I hope I can do it. I mean, he doesn't have a tractor beam, so I think I can get this done. In the meantime, we can also take this to fix up the warp core, because that's going to be very important. So this is somewhat mean, but I think this will work. Yeah, that worked. And we got to use a nuclear space mine in an offensive fashion. We don't often get to do that. It's very rare the enemy actually hits it. But that's always a fun way to do things. So we detonated the nuclear space mine and blew up the entire ship. And I think we're mostly done on the repairs. Empire defense is down to 9. Let's see if we can grab it. I mean, it's going to take at least 2 more missions. Patrol, base assault, or an Enigma. I'll take the Enigma. Hopefully we can slip on by and steal the base with 8,094 prestige. We're getting up into dreadnought levels.
Alert.
Battle alert. Looks like we're at full power. Overload the systems. We're not going to cloak. We're just going to zip on right for it as fast as we can. So that'll get us up to a speed of 16, I believe. 41.9 points per hour. Do you have anything in your hold? No, so I don't even have to worry about you. So it's one of the best Enigma missions we possibly could get, because we can ignore the random ship in the center of the map, and we spawned in a good position. Unfortunately, you're a dreadnought. Oh god. Give me more speed. We got to get on top of this guy immediately. It's a paladin heavy dreadnought, which is not something we want to engage. But we're going to have to. And we're going to have to hit him hard. So we got to get in there as quick as we can to strip away his shields, to weaken him, to make it so that he basically has no defense against what we're about to send his way. And those are his fighters, which we're going to ignore for now. I mean, they're not going to let us ignore later on, but I got to take the free plasma shot. I can't not do that. It's too important for our victory. Get the forward shield reinforced. Thank you. Hi, buddy. Bump. Fire everything. Fire some phasers, 45 damage. We only got a little while before he turns back on, so we're going to slow down. And I'm just going to hold on to him until he's going to break free. That'll be the best strategy at the moment. Well, and that keeps him away, which will reduce the amount of damage that he can do. Oh, Brad, huh? Let him go, let him go. Disappear, disappear. So, the fighters have gone for me. That's not right. Okay. So the fighters are going for me, probably because I went for the mothership, and the fighters are probably set to defend me. Or at least received a defend me order after the initial impact. No, you're turning in on me as well. Ooh, interesting. We may have held them for too long. I can do this. I can do this mission. It's not going to be easy, but I can do it. I think. Okay, Hellbore's missed. Lovely. Some phasers hit on areas I don't want them to. The fighters are useless so long as I'm in cloak. They literally can't hit me. So, the trick is going to have to be to get around behind them and hopefully not die. So I want to get around behind him, but that's not going to happen. So I'm just going to have to put up with... Ooh. Yeah, the Hellbore got through. I kind of figured that happened. Oh, shoot, I didn't. That's the wrong button. More phasers. In fact, anything. No, their fighters are going home. Okay, plasma. Send one. In fact, send that. That'll bait out the wild weasel. I mean, I could try and mess with him hardcore, but that's not going to work out. So I'd rather get that in. And then all the plasma. We just need to wait for a small period of time while this all uses up. There we go. Targets are the... Oh crap, he went through my forward shield. Just complete... Oh, because I wasn't reinforcing it. Because I started reinforcing the forward starboard shield. So we've knocked out a little bit more on the ship, which is good. Keep the repairs going. We need to stay on top of this. I think I can kill a paladin. We've knocked out all of his fusion cannons. Either that or he's suicide overloaded all of his fusion cannons and they're dead. He started to accelerate, so he's recognized there's a threat now. I anticipate fighters to be relaunched any second now. I need my forward shield back, and I need a lot of power into it. That 15 points of power that I can shove into a forward shield is very helpful. I also would very much like to avoid Hellbores. The main reason why we need to avoid Hellbores is because the Hellbores will stop our shields from coming back. Like, our shields will recharge so long as we don't take any damage on the arc that the shield is on. So if a Hellbore manages to hit us, it'll immediately go to the weakest shield, which is the open shield, which will then immediately shut it off, which is obviously not ideal. Crap, I'm not charging one of my plasma torpedoes. That's not good. I need all of my firepower. Staying at range like this is great for us. If he's really smart, he'll turn into us and be very aggressive, but right now I kind of want to skulk just so I can get the ship back online. No, it's not working. Okay, he's deployed his fighters, or at least a group of fighters. Come on, Cloak. I'm gonna see if I can't sprint down on the fighters. Okay, it looks like they're accelerating. Just want to take them out before they can do anything. Come on, forward shields, come back to me. I kind of need you. I'm about to go toe-to-toe with a group of fighters. If I can kill them fast enough, that'll be the goal. Now, that wasn't fast enough. Turn, turn, turn. Get a better defense on it. That didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. Fire. And Cloak. My hope with that, obviously, helped them to avoid getting hit. That did not happen. We're out of armor at the moment, so that's one of the reasons why all of these ships are so damaging to us. This fighter's going home, damn it. So we're going to have to use our actual weapons to hurt him. Get some distance. Let's draw it out.
Stabilizing warp core.
Because he's going to want to come for me to get in close, and I do not want him there. I want him at extra long range. Oh, shoot, I'm chewing through spare parts. I gotta be a little bit better about that. Because I don't have any left. Are you seriously not dead? Okay, avoid a little bit of damage thanks to the aft shield, but he hit me with the Hellbore. Mine! Ho ho ho, he did not like that. He thought it was probably a real one. Well, not a real one, but you get the idea. How many shuttles do you have? That's an important and interesting question. Oh, you are on your lonesome, and you're a singleton. Okay, how much power do I got? Let's run. Run them down. Also, I got after these guys pass by, decloak, long range plasma, run them over. So these guys have passed by. Let's come on a cloak. Oh, started to come on a cloak. Now let's come on a cloak. Shields are set to wrong one. Reinforce the forward shield, please. Plasma torpedoes. Engage. This either works or it doesn't. Please work. Please. Damn it! He had another one. Where did you have? Crippling my power generation. Hi, buddy. Oh, and you've turned on. That's not good. That's not good at all. Managed to nail us through our cloak. Again through the cloak. Jesus. I mean, yeah, I get it. Hellbores are not super affected by cloak, but still. Accelerating it? Yeah, you are. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. I figured that one was gonna happen. Come on, a little bit more. Anything. Come on, just shoot one bloody phaser. Kill it. Just anything to reduce the number of fighters I gotta deal with. That did not work. I tried. I did. I still think I can kill this guy. I just need to very seriously avoid him. More speed. Plasma torpedoes to normal, but I can't afford the enveloping power draw. As much as I'd love to. Gotta save my power. Fighters, come on. Fly through the mine. Damn it. Can't do anything about that, because I have to maintain this turn. At least that one missed. Lovely. Okay, now that we've got the mine between us and them, I need time to rebuild.
Stabilizing warp.
Yes, I know. I'm using my last spare part on a fixed power, but it's important. Damn it. This was risky, but I wanted to do it anyway. That's why. Then one of his fighter groups is dead. Oh, come on. Fly through the nuclear space mine. Do me that solid. No, he's not gonna. Stop hitting me. Or trying to hit me. So I've lost both my aft-firing phaser 3s. His fighter appears to be down to a singleton. Although I don't really dare. He's gonna pick me to pieces. He's gonna pick me to pieces.
Releasing mine.
Mine. Yeah, that causes the turn. The shield reinforcement isn't coming back, which is a problem. His heavy shields are coming back, which is also a problem. I may be trying too hard. I might just be trying too gosh darn hard to make this work. Okay, let him pass by, let the Gatlings get involved. There we go. Give me a free shot. Almost free. I just realized he's about to have a phaser back online. Oh, you little prick. Oh, we got under speed just in time. He can plow that, which will hurt me very badly. But we got underneath. How long until my plasma torpedoes are up? Come on, guys. I didn't lose that much power. A single F is charging. He'd be in so much worse pain had I not been over-aggressive. Is this fighter dead? No, there it is. How are you doing on charge? He's got his hellbores up. He's got his hellbores up. He missed. Okay, lovely. Alright. So does that give me a free shot or not really yet? We're working on it. That's another hellbore. You've got one more. Don't screw with me, buddy. Fire your last hellbore. Because I am not about to... Okay, I've got shields. I don't have shields. Okay, so... How did you hit me? You literally didn't have the capability to hit me. I know that for a fact. Okay, we're starting to struggle here. I need a plasma torpedo shot, but not from this range. This would be a suicide range. Because I am so badly dented at this point. Shoot! Cloak. Get underneath. Get underneath. We've knocked out so many of his weapons. Like, his fusion cannons are all offline. His Gatling phasers, for the most part, are offline. But he still has those damn hellbores. And that's the big danger. Like, everything else, not so bad. The hellbores are it, though. You. Offline. You. Offline. If we hit him, I want to hit him with a brick. A big brick. Fire phasers. Fire bloody phasers. Or do that. That's fine, too. I knew he was waiting for that, but I have to kill this. Okay, that's dead. Now it's just me and you, buddy. We got a single target to deal with. I've got no point defense phasers anymore, which means every hit that he makes from now on is going to hit something important. He's through. He hit another phaser 1. Tractor beam's been dented. I need my plasmas back. I need them badly. Which part I do not have enough power to do anything, do I? Phaser capacitor down to way half stack. No, don't plow this man. He's just picking me apart, but I can do this. I just need a good salvo in. I mean, I wasted 2 good salvos, if I'm completely honest, but that's not the point. The point is I can still get this guy. If I just set it up properly. Another 32 points of power from 33. Decloak. I don't think he has a sufficient... Well, he might. Let's find out. If this doesn't work, we're in a lot of trouble. If it does work, we're gonna be great. But we took so much damage on this run that it's gonna be very difficult to actually steal this tile. Fire the torpedo, fire the bloody torpedo, get it away. That's the angle. That's the angle. You had another one! How many do you have? No. We're dead. We're so dead. Come on, I can do this. I can get away with this. Damn it. Oh my gosh darn Romulan Captain, I can get away with this. Because spaceman went off. Okay, that's fine. It's being so accurate. Which is really kind of confusing me, actually. Like, how are you so accurately hitting me through my cloak? But that may just be a function of the fact that we have no armor and we're out of systems. And he is missing quite a few shots. It's these bloody Hellbores, though. Those are the things that are killing me. Decloak, you've got a very, very narrow opportunity to make this plasma torpedo shot work. Come on, get it away, and back on our cloak. Before the Hellbore can get in. Please turn left. More port, more port. No. Fire the phasers. We're gonna risk a Hellbore shot. Oh, we're gonna get hit by a Hellbore now.
Evasive.
Moderate casualties reported.
I did the best. Okay, we lost a plasma F. Down to 26 points of power. Marines. How many you got? This needs to die. Now. I don't know why I hadn't been thinking of Marines, but this desperately needs to die. If I've got anything, any power at all, just gotta... No, don't... Not that side. Anything but that side. Right. Plasma S torpedoes charging super slowly. And he's about to have another shot at me with a Hellbore. If these Hellbores hit, I'm out of here. I'm gonna bail. If they don't, then I'm gonna run in on him hard and make him cry and suffer. I have no power, apparently. But yeah, it takes 20 points of power to charge the ship. Yeah, the Hellbores didn't hit. So I'm gonna decloak and see what I can do with Marines. If I can get around to his stern and open him up, I can get some work done. All plasma torpedoes offline. Nope, we're out.
Amber alert.
Running time. Unfortunately, this did not go quite as well as I'd been hoping for. Oh, that's where all my power went. Evasive maneuvers. And cut it, and power. You spend a lot of power on evasive maneuvers. Come on, get the distance, we can get away. Green alert, 4 more points of power. He is gonna be able to outrun me. No. No, not after we came so damn far. Come on, I just need you to bug off. Just for a little bit. Could have taken this. If I hadn't gotten so greedy on those 2 salvos. If I hadn't gotten so greedy on that salvo, I could have taken him. Damn it. That sucks. Well, this is going to take us way far back, but on the bright side, we're going to have access to a shipyard again, which means that we can then build up the fleet to be better. Minus 75%. Ah, screw you. I did a lot of damage to Dreadnought. So not back that far. I mean, we're still at, Klingon territory. We've got a SHRF. This is a Shrike Light Dreadnought. 1 R, 2 S's, 2 F's. So that's not terrible, actually. Oh, and 2 pseudo frigates. That has potential. Are the Romulan optimized Condors out? No? I think we'll take the Shrike. Is there any better one, though? Let's just double check that. There's a KV. You're not it, so give me the Shrike. Bye. The Lunas Duo. We're going to over here, and we're going to sell our... Oh, no, it's the Ortis. The Lunas Duo is the light cruiser that they gave us. Sell that for a little bit of seed money. Come over and stock up the ship to the maximum. And we now have interceptors. I think we want CENLs is our great one. Or is it D's? No, it's the L's. Okay. So we're about to have pseudo frigates, which will be helpful because now that'll allow us to have a little bit better firepower at the end of a match, I suppose, or at the beginning, depending on how things shake out as we can deploy them as needed. So we'll get ourselves fully kitted out. We have more Marines now, so we're much more capable, and we should be able to grab a foothold next time. But that's going to do it for today's episode. I have been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos. Press the little bell icon, share the video, and I will see you all in the next episode.